Great to meet you, Tiffany. Welcome to Australia, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Have you been down under before?
No, never. I've never been over here. So this is all new.
What do you know about Australia? Anything that scares you or anything that excites you?
I know you guys have scorpions and snakes and just a bunch of wildlife. That's kind of crazy, but that's about it.
Yeah, the most dangerous animals in the world.
Oh, good to know.
What about our Aussie accent? Have you mastered that yet? Can you say anything in Australian?
No, no. It always goes to kind of like a British accent.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Other than wrestling, what else do you do? Like, any other sports? Can you surf?
I can't surf. I was a gymnast growing up, so
Yeah,
I can do like all like the tumbling stuff, but I do CrossFit for fun.
yeah,
I used to be into bodybuilding, but I mostly do CrossFit to kind of help me with wrestling and
yeah.
having like high heart rate and working under that and stuff.
Yeah, no, I suppose that you'd have to keep really, really fit, and CrossFit would be
Yeah.
perfect for it anyway.
Yeah, it's the perfect workout for wrestling.
You've gone through the ranks quite fast to the top. What was your inspiration? I mean, you're really doing well over the last couple of years.
Thank you. My inspiration was actually Charlotte Flair. I feel like I've said this so many times, but I saw her one day.
Yeah,
I was watching TV with my family and I saw her on my TV screen, and immediately I was just like, wow, that girl's amazing. You know, she was athletic,
yeah,
she's beautiful, she was built, and I knew just kind of right away that was something that I could do. And immediately, like I tried to figure out how to get into wrestling, and I didn't really know how. I didn't know that there were schools and everything.
yeah.
And then my mom got in contact with Greg Gagne, and he agreed to train me for a little bit. He was kind of hesitant, because I'm sure he gets it all the time, like people asking him
Sure.
to
Yeah.
train him. And then he got me a tryout, and then the tryout got canceled. It was because of
Oh,
COVID. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. I was like super pumped and ready. And then finally, a year and a half later, they invited me for another tryout. And then a week after the tryout, they signed me. And then like 3 months later, I started at the PC.
oh, well done. Like I wasn't aware of that story, so thank you for
Yeah.
telling me again. Well, did you have any hurdles along the way? Was there anyone that said, "Oh no, you shouldn't be doing this"?
Um, no, I feel like I'm a very determined person, and like when I decide I want something,
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, like nobody's really told me you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, whatever. Like I've always just stuck to my gut and kind of just went for it.
Yeah, good to hear. That's really good to hear. You've got that inner strength that really shows, I
Mhm.
think.
Thank you.
What about the Elimination Chamber? It looks a little dangerous. What are you going to do to protect yourself?
I definitely feel like the Elimination Chamber match is a match that was made for me. I feel like I can really highlight my move set.
Yeah.
You know, you might see the prettiest moonsault ever off of the cage, or maybe you'll see a swanton bomb. But I definitely think Elimination Chamber was something that was made for me.
So, any new strategies maybe we'll see from you?
Maybe just trying to hide. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Yeah, I think that'd be me. I wouldn't last 5 minutes, that's for sure. What about the fans? How do fans change around the world, like with Australian or US or wherever you might be going in Europe? Are the fans different, or collectively do they just, they're all the same? How do you see
Um,
that?
yeah, I haven't really experienced like wrestling in a different country yet.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna see how the Australian crowd is this weekend. But I mean, the crowds are always amazing in the
Yeah.
United States. Like everywhere we go, the crowds are so good. They're so loud. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be great here.
Yeah. Oh, no, wrestling's really huge in Australia. I mean, it's built and built, and we get a lot of visitors such as yourself that come out and do some great matches. So I think you're going to get strong support.
Well, I'm excited.
What else is happening for you in the near future? Are you working on anything else? Are you an actor as well? Do you think you could do some acting in movies or anything musically?
Yeah, I would love to get into acting. But right now I'm really focused on wrestling and trying to make a name for myself in wrestling on
Yeah.
SmackDown. I'm always just trying to improve my craft and get better in every single area in wrestling because I feel like you can always get better. Like wrestling just takes so many different areas and puts them in one, but you can't just be, good at the wrestling stuff or good
Yeah.
at, talking on the mic, or you can't just look good. Like you have to be good at everything. So I'm just focused on improving everything I can.
What about things like your costumes? Do you set them up? Do you set out patterns that you would like to wear, or do you get advice on them? Because you have some pretty outstanding.
Thank you.
They capture your eye, and you have to look good as well as do your thing. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. The costumes are my favorite part,
your
surprisingly.
favorite part. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Do you design them?
So I kind of get inspiration pictures just from like the internet. Like I know there's Megan the Stallion. She always has really cool outfits she wears when she sings.
Yeah, yeah.
There's I just pull inspo from whatever I see on the internet, and I kind of like show my gear maker like, hey, can you do something like this? Here's like the colors that I want, and then
Yeah.
she sketches it up, and then I kind of like nitpick it and like I don't like this, I like this, and then she designs from there.
Oh,
So
that's
my gear
awesome.
maker is amazing.
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort then. You
Yeah.
you can suggest stuff. That's great. And your hair as well, because your hairs can sometimes look fantastic too, a bit like Barbie.
Yeah, thank you. That's the hair and makeup team at WWE. They do a good job. I always tell them to make sure it's like super tight because I don't want my hair to look crazy after.
How much confidence do you have when you're in the ring? I mean, do you ever have a fear of maybe getting injured or hurting yourself or anything that could go wrong? Like, or is it
Oh
just you
yeah.
go with the flow?
So I feel like everyone always has fears.
Hmm.
Especially like when you're doing something, you want to do something super crazy that night, but whenever I do my entrance, I always like tell myself like, okay, no more fears. You just have to go out there and go for it. So
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that I didn't get scared, I didn't get nervous, but
Hmm.
I try and make sure every time I leave the curtain, no more fears, just go for it.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. Everyone's going to get nervous at some point, and you've got all those eyes looking at you, and
Hmm.
you're center stage. Of course, it's good that you can admit that, but obviously, it doesn't last long. You get straight into it.
Yeah, you have to. You can't let the nerves get to you.
What about with the microphone? Is that something that you enjoy doing too?
That's definitely something that I've been wanting to improve in, but I don't really get that nervous. I don't get as nervous for, speaking on the mic than I do for wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I definitely think I'm more confident on the mic.
And what's the perfect date for you? Would it be a quiet night having dinner, or do you love going to the movies? What if someone wanted to take you out? What would be the perfect date night?
Ooh, maybe like some picnic on the beach or something.
Sounds good.
I think the beach is always like a super romantic setting. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
Maybe some champagne or some wine.
yeah, yeah. Red or
Yeah.
white?
I like white. I
Okay.
like it sweeter. I'm
All
young
right.
still.
And finally, to wrap it up, what can from everyone, what do you think they can expect when they're at the show in Perth?
I think there's going to be so many amazing matches going on, especially the Elimination Chamber matches. I definitely feel like the women's chamber match is stacked.
It
We have
is,
Becky
yeah,
Lynch, Bianca Belair, myself, Raquel Rodriguez, and Liv Morgan. I feel like those are some of like the top girls in the entire WWE. So it's going to be an insane, fun, chaotic match.
insane, fun, and chaotic. There's some
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Are you all mates? Are you all friends outside of the ring? Do you hang out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of like the newbie,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not like too good of friends with everyone yet, but I would say like everyone's pretty close with each other.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I'll be watching that Elimination Chamber. I mean, I hope you master it. Well done with your strategies. Good luck.
Yes. I'll be
Nice,
hiding.
nice to meet you, Tiffany. Enjoy
Nice
your
to meet
time in Australia.
you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.